I look at the big picture, and what we've had lately is this situation where every 3, 4 days we end up with some rainfall into the region, and they've been starting out toward the Pacific Northwest, joining up into here, and really kind of organizing toward about Denver and Albuquerque and El Paso, just on the lee side of the mountains. In other words, into the eastern foothills of the mountains, and then they sweep across south central part of the United States, pick up some rainfall, and get up into here. And it's usually been on the weekend. Well, we got some good news. Well, good news and bad news. It's not going to be on the weekend this time. It's going to be Thursday and Friday. Here's what this forecast model has to say about it. It looks like this one has a lot of rain, 1.25 inches up to about 2.5 inches of rainfall into the area, with it focused down into here. I think it's probably too much. It's a little bit early to nail it down in terms of amounts. But I think that North Carolina will certainly get a lot more rain so far than southeastern Virginia, but I think those amounts might be a little bit high. Here's another forecast model. I think the amounts on this one are pretty good, but it's the placement of it should be a little bit farther southward into North Carolina. This has got 0.8 of an inch to around an inch. I think that's good, but it should be placed a little bit farther southward. So we got some time to work that on out and what that's going to do. Let's have a look. What's going on? This part of it is just happening really during the evening hours. Cold front drops on in overnight. Winds will pick up. They'll be out of the north-northwest at 10 to 15, gusting at times to around 25. And temperatures will drop like a rock overnight. And I think inland areas will drop on down in the upper 20s, low 30s. And for the coastline, around 35, 37. Breeze coming in off the Chesapeake Bay, holding the temperature up at the water's edge just a little bit. Plus, it tends to mix up the air. During the day tomorrow, during the afternoon, around 44 is what we're going for a high temperature during the day. And then we go into Wednesday morning, cold again, and likely be 30, 35 degrees to start today. Not much wind at all, but then we see a southerly breeze by the end of the day. And I tend to think we'll be in the low to mid 50s for a high temperature coming up during the day on Wednesday. Now let's go on into the weekend. We've had 2 straight weekends with some rainfall into the area. Of course, the weekend before, we were looking at snow on up into the Williamsburg area, and points even southward from there on the south side, where we had some snow to even towards Suffolk and Franklin, and points inland from there, and a lot of snow well inland. Of course, some feet of snow well inland. That was a week ago, or 8 days ago, and then we had all this rainfall, of course, this past weekend. Let's have a look, see how we're doing. What's going to show up this time in the cycle around Thursday and Friday, late Thursday and on into the day on Friday. This wind is too strong on here. It's really vastly overestimating the wind, but the temperature's pretty good. And the rainfall, yeah, we're going to see rain into the early part of the day coming up on Friday. We get to Saturday, no rainfall. How about Sunday? No rainfall there either. So I think finally we'll have a rain-free weekend after 2 straight weekends with rain. It's going to happen on Thursday and Friday. Well, cool down overnight into the day on Tuesday. Stay chilly into Wednesday morning, but begin the warm up again. So a little bit above average by Wednesday. Very much warmer by Thursday and Friday, with an excellent chance of rain during the late afternoon into the nighttime hours and the early part of the day on Friday.